Well, hello everyone. It's Brian with CraftFancy. How's everyone doing today? And I'm joined by my special sidekick. Who do I have here?
Kathy with CraftFancy.
All right. Hello everybody. Good afternoon. Kathy Wolvertine. What's this you're talking about that you just finished your homework? I don't know about that.
She was just here to pick up her kit. So.
All right. So we are a couple minutes early. We just had our last presentation stop a couple seconds early, so that's fine. So CraftFancy just jumped on really quick, so give everyone a second to get joining us here. So today we are going to be working with some cards. What cards are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be doing superheroes, so we're going to be working on this card.
CraftFancy.
Also going to be working on this card.
Awesome. All right, so we got a couple of them. We'll just give a minute for everyone to join in.
Sure.
I hope you guys been enjoying today. Thank you very much, One of a Kind, and the great sponsors that allow me to come on.
Somebody said we should have worn our capes.
I know. We packed it away.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it till this morning, and I had to kind of run around a couple places, so it was a little crazy. So.
Yep.
All right. So I'm really excited about this. Let's see who's out there. Heidi. More guitars. There was homework. She says lots of laughs. Tammy Pennington's telling me that's super cute. Let's see who else we got. Kelly Randolph is saying Carol Young is a superhero.
She is a superhero.
Yes, she is. Small but super and mighty, and she's got super power strengths. I never mess with her. So
that's right.
All right. Hello, Mr. Oak and Mr. CraftFancy. Wow. Thank you, Penny Blaylark. So there we go. And then Laura Hawkins is jumping on. All right, guys. Guess what? What do we got? What time do I got? I got 4 o'clock. You know what 4 o'clock means? It's crafty time.
That's right.
CraftFancy.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
All right, let's go ahead and get going with our cards. We're going to go ahead and switch to the overhead view, and then Kathy's going to take it over from there, and I'll just be hanging around on the backside controlling some cameras for you guys and answering any questions. Kathy can see questions as well as I do, but I'll be probably reading them to her so she can stay focused with you guys. So please.
I can lose focus really, really quickly. So.
Yes, we need to stay focused because
we do.
This is a project, and we got to make sure that we stay focused with this. Otherwise, the all 2 people that are watching us won't want to watch no more. So,
well.
All right. So I got Albany checking in. I got a lot of people checking in, and we got to get going. So, okay. Kathy, take us home.
All right. So the first project we are going to work on, sorry, the cameras freak me out. Okay, is this one. So we are going to start, and I'm going to put it right over here in the corner so you can kind of see what we're working on. Okay, so I have already die cut everything, as I believe you should have too. I believe that was your homework. So what I am first going to do is I'm first going to adhere the film strip to my card base, and I'm going to use a liquid adhesive. I'm using a Zig marker, but you could certainly use our glitter glue. You could use Gina K Connect glue. I'm just going to kind of dab it along the sides a little bit. Like I said, any liquid glue, if you are a tape runner girl, as I am a tape runner girl, won't really work in this situation. So use your favorite liquid adhesive. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my card base. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, so forgive my persnicketyness, I guess, if that's a word. I'm going to make up my own words as we go along. Okay, so now that I've got that down, if you remember correctly, we have a black box in the center square, so I'm going to go ahead and reposition, make sure that it fits after it's been die cut, okay? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I zoomed in on you.
All right, so I am going to adhere my center square back to the center. And then what I'm going to do is, what is included in your kit is this stencil. So what I'm going to do is I am now going to take purple tape, and I am going to adhere purple tape to cover my film strip. Because we're going to go ahead and we're going to go right into the blending in that square so you get the rays that are on the back of the city. And because I don't want any of my ink to end up in my film strip squares, we're gonna cover those. So now I'm gonna come in with my stencil. And again, this is just the perfectionist in me. I'm just gonna adhere it to the bottom so I don't.
I can see your head.
Sorry, didn't mean to. It's a good thing I did my hair this morning.
I did my hair, all 3 strands of it.
All right, so I am coming in with weathered wood, and I'm going to use an ink blending brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna blend right on top of our stencil. Now, I am the sort that I like to dab off before I go ahead and go right into my blending. So now I'm just gonna come in, blend my weathered wood. I go in a circular motion. Some people go up and down. It's all dependent on what makes you feel the most comfortable.
They liked your purple tape. They think it's beautiful.
Oh, thanks. All right, so now I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Oh, and if y'all notice, I screwed up. I should have taped across the top and I did not, so don't do what I did.
Craft Fancy's always looking for good help. That's sign up at www.craftfancy.com.
Well, it's true. All right, so again, we're gonna come in with our stencil.
Your head again.
Sorry. It's a good thing I just colored my hair too. Now I'm gonna do it the right way. And block at the top as well so you don't get the mark across the top. And come back in and blend again.
Pat Grossman says, God only made a few perfect heads, the rest are covered with hair. Well, then I must be a perfect head.
All right, so now that I have that accomplished, what you will see, and I double cut my film strip because I am a bit of a perfectionist. When you come in to round the corners with your scissors, I wanted to be able to flip this over and see where the black was. You could certainly use a black cutout, but like I said, my eyes are old and I like to be able to see where the corner is. So now I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna round the corners to match into my film strip.
Amy LaFleur Chart says, how do you know if it's homemade? And the answer is, it's not perfect.
Yeah, well, I have to get over the whole perfect thing, but.
I don't, because you're perfect to me.
All right, so now you're gonna come back in and you're going to add it right to the cell. Yeah, that whole perfect thing is gonna bother me, but okay. I'm gonna use a tape runner. And if anybody remembers last month, I was no good with the gun, so I opted for the easy runner. So then you're just gonna, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the other end. So I've cut this end. So now I'm gonna start at this end just so I get a variation on the buildings for my bottom cell. And again, I'm gonna flip it over because...
Is that something you want me to zoom in on, or?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
And again, it's the whole persnickety thing that I like to try to at least make it look.
the skill and precision of a master crafter.
That's
right there.
right. That's me.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, I'm a little outside the lines, but.
How are you guys doing at home? Is everyone doing this okay at home? If not, remember, these are always recorded, so if you do run into an issue, stop.
Yep.
Don't feel like you're rushed that you got to get this done. You're always able to go back and review it, and sometimes even going back to review it, it makes it even better because you're able to hit the rewind button, forward button, and hit all those special spots that you like.
Exactly.
So don't feel like you're rushed. This isn't the show where you got 3 minutes to do the make and take and you're off because someone with the on the wheelie cart behind you is bumping into you already. Isn't that always fun? Like, you know, you're at a show. Beep, beep, beep. Someone backing into the carts, and I know. I shouldn't joke. Someday I'm going to be there.
Yeah, you are. We're all going to be there
That's
probably.
right.
Okay, so now, as you can see, I've got my cities adhered. Now I'm going to come in, and I've already pre-cut this, so you should have gotten in your kit a sheet of sentiments. So I'm just going to come in, and I'm going to put my sentiment in the center square.
Is that superpower glue holding it down?
It is. It's actually an easy runner. Lots of people use ATG guns. I am not an ATG good girl. I don't know, I just can't do two things at once, hold the trigger and pull. So I handle myself with Easy Runner Grand, which is amazing. And we sell them here at CraftFancy along with the refills. Okay, so now that I have come in with my sentiment, now I am going to come in with my stickers. And for those that don't know me, I'm a big runner, and a lot of times you'll see me at a race, and guess who I'm dressed up as, Brian?
I don't know. Hold on. Let's take a look here. Tell us, Kathy, who are you dressed up as?
I am usually Wonder Woman.
Oh, you are truly a Wonder Woman.
I am. Truly.
Truly a Wonder Woman. Yes,
Truly.
yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
Actually, you know what would be nice? If you could post in a one-of-a-kind group one of your Wonder Woman outfits.
I could do that.
What do you guys think? You know, let us know right now if Kathy needs to post her Wonder Woman. By the way, people made comments on your nice haircut. You like your wings.
Thank you.
And someone else also made a quick comment on your rings, that they have your rings too. So.
I love my Pandora rings. Pandora and I have a real relationship going, so.
Yeah, apparently so.
We do.
All right, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes,
what were we
please.
working on?
Okay, so now we are gonna come in with our superheroes. So, like I said, I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan, so I am gonna come in and I am going to put Wonder Woman right there. Now the nice thing, like I said, I screwed up a little bit on the top, so I'm gonna come in with the smash, and I'm gonna hide my little bit of an error up there with smash.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to just jump in really quick. Tammy Pennington, did you pop up the buildings or they're flat? We did do them flat in at this presentation, but doesn't mean that you can't pop them up for a little extra oomph. So remember, dimension's always great, but the way we just did it for our presentation today, we just kept it flat. But remember, there's no wrong Tammy Pennington. Thank you for that question. Back to you, Kathy.
All right, and so now I'm just coming in to add a couple of stars. And we are pretty much done with our first one.
All right, it only took us 10 minutes to do. That's awesome. It would have took me 25, but we did pretty good. Let's go back to our upfront screen again. Let's take a look at that.
Okay.
All right, guys, so that was our first card. We did that in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
As you can see, just prepping and doing a little of your homework really moves you right along.
Yes.
And like we always said too, Kathy, you know, everyone works at a different pace. I don't want people to feel rushed here. That just because we are live doesn't mean you got to do everything live.
That's true. That's true.
Like Kelly Randolph was all excited about doing my project, and then I see just now she made a post that my desk is too messy. I can't do my project. I'll do it later. So it happens. So
It does happen.
I'm not too worried about it. As you know, the big thing is that from CraftFancy right now. We just want to say thank you for your support and buying those kits. There are still some kits available. Quantities are running low, but of course, if we run out, don't hesitate to call the store because maybe we can make a couple tweaks for you guys.
Exactly.
All right, so I guess I'm at this point. Why don't we go ahead? I'm just going to throw this up. Get your pens and pencils ready really quick before we start our next card. I'm going to show you something because, you know, again, it's one of a kind, so why would we be doing something without this? Yes, it's the coupon code. It's the CraftFancy coupon code. Today, you're going to be able to take 15% off your entire purchase, excluding class kits and clearance. Use the code NSD SALE to check out, and it's only valid from 5/1 to 5/3. So remember, that's NSD SALE to check out. And remember, no class kits or the clearance items.
Right.
All right, because we're already giving it away for you.
That's right.
All right, guys. I appreciate that. We'll show this again one more time at the end. Kathy, are you ready to take us home with the next card?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get over to the what's that called? The Legion of Doom now.
Legion of Doom.
Legion. Okay, this is gonna take us to Legion.
Legion of Doom. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right, Kathy's gonna get us ready. Let's talk about our next card. What do you think?
All right, sounds good. All right, so I'm just cleaning up just a little bit here.
What are you using that there for?
Okay, so I am using our well-loved stamp chamois to clean my brush because we're changing colors, ladies and gentlemen. So I have cleaned my brush.
What's that sitting in?
It's sitting in a chamois case. Now, the nice thing about this is when you work with a chamois, you want it to be wet. It folds nicely and can go into the chamois case. And the nice thing is the lid will keep your surface dry. And then when you're done, you can just put the lid on it. It's vented, so your stamp chamois will dry, but you will not get water all over any of your projects. And you can just chuck this in your bag. So we've got a variety of colors and a variety of styles. So this one is the mermaid. And this one's the mermaid, and then we also have bubbles, and I believe there is one honeybee left.
Oh boy, where can they get it at the store or can they get it online?
They can do both.
All right.
We have it in store and online.
Be sure to check it out. It's www.craftfancy.com. Be sure to check out that and all the other products for all your specials that you can get.
That's right.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program now.
Sorry, and I'm still cleaning, so
yes.
Keep talking for 2 seconds.
That's all right. I can talk.
Okay.
Let's go to those comments while Kathy's trying to get ready here really quick, so you guys get to watch her clean up. Let's see. Kathy Wolverton says, "I can't believe what a deal this kit was. You guys are the best." Well, thank you. I know I am the best. So everyone else just hangs on to my super cape and I take them for a ride.
That's right.
Kelly Randolph is telling me, "Love my CraftFancy stamp whammy cases." Thank you. And then let's see, who else do I got? I got Lynn Edwards coming in saying that I love the chamois case. The chamois case. The people have spoken and they like the chamois case.
It rocks. Love it.
Well, it's not really rocks. It's plastic.
Well, I know, but it's still cool.
Are we ready yet?
We're ready. Okay, are y'all ready?
Well, which card?
I got my southern drawl on. Are y'all ready?
All right, what we all working on right now?
Okay, so now we're going to work on thank you for being there for us.
Let's see if we can't hold that up just a little higher for somebody. There you go. So we got that again. We're going to be doing another city scene. We got Kathy on the left and Brian if he had hair on the right.
That's right.
All right. Let's take us home, Kathy.
Okay, so I am just going to take my card front and I'm just going to set it off to the side for right now. I am coming in with my gray, okay? So now this time what I am going to use is I am going to use the Spellbinder's new craft tape. So I am going to come in.
Are you coming in or going on?
I'm going on, coming in, whatever you want to say.
Watch out, she's coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Okay, so what you will notice is the sides do not come all the way, the stencil does not go all the way to the sides of the sheet of paper. So what I am going to show you is we're going to come in with Glacier White pigment ink along with our brush, and then I'm going to show you how to get to the ends. So I'm going to come in here with a little bit of tape.
To answer Carol Parker's question, is the cityscape a die? Unfortunately, it's not a die. It is part of a kit, but the kit is broken apart, so you can buy just the cityscape scenes. I believe it was 2 for $5.
Yes.
Make it a die, though.
Yeah, so it's unfortunately with the intricates of the detail, it just wasn't going to be able to pop out all those nice little windows and everything. So again, it is a laser cut breakout. So all right, so that's all good. It's 2 for $5, and yes, it does fall under the special as well this weekend.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so I am coming in with Glacier White pigment ink.
Go Kathy, go Kathy, go Kathy.
And again, I'm one of those people that I like to dab off first before I come in with an ink.
Can you explain to us why you would want to dab off on that? while you're
The
doing
reason you want to dab off is so when you come in, you don't go dab and you have one big blop of white. This kind of gives you the blop somewhere else, and then you just come in lightly with your white. I'm just not a blopper, I guess.
How is it working with that pigment ink? Is this something that I want to go heavy on at first, or is this something that I want to layer build?
I tend to go back and forth, but because we're going to have to actually move the stencil, I don't want to go too heavy, only because it's going to look kind of different if you really glob it on there. I'm just doing it gently. Okay, so now when I take this away, oh, hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
So this was a perfect example of how that ink, because it's such a light ink, it likes to absorb into the pigment of the paper.
Yep. So if you notice when I pulled up, you didn't really see anything.
That's why you never rip your stencil off completely, right? You just
Yes.
want to kind of peel it back. Remember,
You want to examine before you get carried away.
it's not a Band-Aid. We don't rip it off.
Well,
Let me move that over there so then that way.
okay. Now let's see what happens this time.
So I was asking how everyone's doing, and Kelly Randolph answered back, "This is an easy one to follow." Yes, because I put Superpower Kathy on there, so sometimes I got to learn where everyone's superpowers are at, and so we can be a superpower team.
That's right.
Okay, here's my question for everyone. Hold on. While Kathy's just doing that, taking a look at that, I'm going to bring you back on the screen really quick.
Okay.
She's still knocking that down, but that's okay. So here's my question for you guys. It does nothing to do with crafting, but I'm just curious. If you had a superpower, what would your superpower be? Go ahead, put it down on the list. Let's take a look at that. Go ahead, guys. I can only imagine what some of your superpowers would be. All right.
My superpower would be to be able to read people's minds. Okay, so now as you can see, along here and right along here, my stencil didn't reach. So what I am gonna do, so I'm gonna take this off the mat, and I'm just gonna kind of play with the stencil until I find one that's kind of along the same lines as the one. But what you want to do is you want to be careful because you don't want to go crazy. I really just want to come in and fill in this one. So you don't want to keep going on all of like in here, because now you're gonna mess up this particular ray. But right now I'm working on this ray to extend that out. So again, I'm going to come here, I'm going to pick up my stencil. Now I'm going to work on just this ray.
All right, Lee Sullivan's answering invisibility would be her superpower. Becky is coming back saying that she would like to read minds.
Read minds would be a good one.
Yep. Susan Hamilton, who was just on, our last presenter, said she would like to heal people. Oh wow, Sue Featherland would be add more hours in a day. That's a heck of a superpower. Okay, Diane Schomer said she would remove unkindness of the world. That would be a heck of
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be, and I like Pat Grossman's too. Investing in the right stocks.
Yeah. Yes.
Tammy Pendleton is heal people. Yes, I try to heal people every time I go online. So my goal is to make sure more people leave happy with me than more. What's that guy doing? Let's see. Oh yes, Merle Harpin said, "Speak and understand all languages." Lucy's telling me she would walking correctly. That's a good one. Linda, to grow money on a tree so I could buy more craft supplies. Valerie Brown says, stop time and split myself into two so I can get everything done. Yes, that's another one. Speeding through household chores would be the one for Lisa. And then Kelly Randolph answered, the ability to stamp a straight line or cut on a straight line. Oh, that's pretty funny. You guys are all professionals when it comes to that already. I want to fly so I can go wherever I want, lickety split. Sharon Barnes, you can do that. Just get into the CraftFancy jet and away you go.
There you go.
All right, let's get back. What do we got going here?
All right, so now I have completed my raise, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, I'm going to adhere my black to my card front.
You're not on the TV though.
Oh.
Sorry, let me zoom out.
Sorry.
Let's zoom out a little for you. There you go.
Okay, so now I'm adhering the black to my card front.
Hey, it's your head again.
I remembered as soon as I went down. All right, so my black is adhered. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere my raise.
It's a little tougher than it looks doing this stuff online, isn't it?
It is, because I'm so used to, trying to be exact and placement, and my head is usually right on top of something, so. All right, so now that I've adhered all of this, I'm actually going to come in now with my laser die cut, and I am going to use some black 3D foam squares.
Yeah. Do.
I am going to cut these a little bit. Only because I grabbed bigger ones, not the little ones. So I'm just going to come in along the bottom, pop them up a little bit.
So while you're doing that really quick, we'll hit back to the comments again. I want to fly so I can go wherever I want, lickety split. We covered that one already from Shannon. Anita said, oh dear, everyone has such selfless and kind superpowers. And I was thinking it would be super nice to have superpowers of keeping my craft supplies organized. That is a superpower in itself. You could do that.
That is.
Kathy Wolverton said, I would like to be able to complete the craft projects I start. That's another great superpower. Robin's telling me she would like to breathe underwater. So, superpower, that would be awesome. Like Aquaman, you'd be hanging out with the fishies. Diane said, I'd snap my fingers and all my craft room would be clean. Yeah, everyone wish. And then, so Lucy commenting back that for her to walk correctly, she had a stroke. So, hey, you got to take care of yourself. I'm sure that by, my grandpa had a couple strokes, and strokes run in my family real quick. So, again, it's just a therapy. Listen to your people, the therapist and stuff, and you'll be back up and going in no time. Yep. Stick with it, Lucy. You're tough, man. I know it already. Because you're a crafter, and all the crafters are tough.
That's right.
All right, take us in.
Okay, so I have adhered my city. Now, as you can see, my city is a little longer than the gray, so I'm just going to come in with a pair of scissors and snip off a couple of the ends to make it a little bit more even. Actually, we're going to go this way. All right, so now my city is even across the gray. I'm going to come in with my phrase, thank you for being there for us.
I'm going to give you, we got about like 4 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, that's
again
the story of my life. And he's going to tell you that they're always looking for good help.
There you go.
I already know what's coming,
and,
so.
And where do you go for that good help? www.craftfancy.com.
Yeah, well.
Welcome to live. Welcome to live.
That's the truth. All right, well, since I still have a lot of stick on my fingers, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do it.
You know what the joke is?
Fashion
Guess
way.
who got herself into a sticky situation?
That's right. That's right. Okay, so now I'm coming in with the thank you for being there for us. Right across the top. And now I'm just gonna come in with our superhero stickers. So, and look at that, Supergirl is blonde, just like me. All right, so she's gonna go in that corner. Super Brian is gonna go in this corner. We're gonna take a couple of the stars. I think I like the blue. All right. There you go. That's it.
What do I always say when I'm done with a project? Boom.
Oh, boom.
Not boom. Boom shakalaka.
Oh, geez. Yeah, okay.
That's
well, boom
it.
shakalaka. There you go.
We're done. We're done. We got it
We
done.
are done.
All right. So, again, just really quick, I'm going to go ahead and show this here. This is our show discount, guys. Everyone, take a look at that. That is take 15% off your entire purchase, excluding class kits and clearances. Use code NSD sale to check out. It is valid 5/21 to or 5/1 to 5/3. Guys, get this. Take a look at this too. I got a minute here before I got to get out of here. This is for our 5/22. This is a with sympathy card that we're going to do. It's the card that no one ever wants to make, but yes, we know we got to make these from time to time. So we try to do it with class, style, and precision. Be sure to check out our promo video on that in the One of a Kind group. This is $24. It is not part of the class kit. You guys can check that out. You can see it here too. It's got a little depth to it with all the lavender that's we're using in there. It's a great card, and they're selling quick. So guys, don't delay on this one. All right. Okay, let's get to our upfront one. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone taking time. Kathy, what do you think?
I think we had a great time.
All right, I'm just gonna hit comments really quick, and then we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
What's the name of the glue marker Kathy was using on the first card?
It's a Zig two-way glue marker, and I chose to use the chisel tip. Sorry, I never know which direction I'm going
Here,
in.
hold on. Overhead again.
Okay, so it's just a Zig.
Just hold it up so they can.
Okay. It's a Zig two-way glue marker. And like I said, I use the chisel tip. If you're looking for like a glue, Gina K Connect glue, Lawn Fawn also has a glue tube that you can also purchase at craftfancy.com. But I just chose to use a chisel tip.
All right, thank you very much for answering that question.
Sure.
Sue Featherland said, and we're thankful that you're with us. Oh, that's answering to Lucy. Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Lucy's tough, man. You stick with that. Keep going. You're doing great, Kathy. Carol Parker saying, I would like to be able to know the future and be able to read the lottery ticket numbers for the winners. Okay, there you go, guys. Cute cards, cute cards, cute cards. Awesome. Cute, cute, cute. So everyone's telling me it's cute. Loved it. And someone got their kit. So, guys, all right. We're done. We're out of Craft Fancy time. I want to thank everyone. I am Brian with Craft Fancy.
And I am Kathy with Craft Fancy.
All right. Guys, I can't wait to see you on the next project. I don't know what we're doing or how we're doing it, but be sure to tune in to us as we go.
Yep.
As you know, One of a Kind is coming up, and being the host, we're going to have to change over our camera system, so there will be a couple minute delay. Please be patient, and we'll be back on shortly. All right. Thank you very much again. Thanks for doing our project, and
Thanks. We had a great time.
all right, have a good one, guys.